HPG, a military wing of the Kurdistan Workers' Party, exposes the insides of a thermobaric shell containing explosives and chemicals, allegedly fired by the Turkish armed forces at Kurdish strongholds in northern Iraq. Elections in the Kurdish-led autonomous region of north and east Syria are set for transformation as over 5,000 candidates run on the 11th of June, with an emphasis on women's empowerment and regional stability. A Kurdish journalist and a women's rights advocate has been sentenced to 21 years imprisonment by an Iranian revolutionary court for her alleged attempts to spread a feminist ideology following the death of protest icon Gina Amini in 2022. Norwegian MPs have backed the Freedom for Abdullah Öcalan campaign and demand that Europe's Anti-Torture Committee, CPT, visit the Kurdish leader, held by Turkey in total isolation for over 3 years. Learn more with Media News. A recent video released by the People's Defence Forces, or HPG, a military wing of the PKK, a woman fighter exposes the insides of a thermobaric shell containing explosives and chemicals allegedly fired by the Turkish armed forces at Kurdish strongholds in northern Iraq.
çeşit patlayıcı kimyasal şu anda bu karabın hezenme darbe bakın uyanjı imha bakın de havala bu ki profesyoneller patlayıcı destekler tujvi kimyasal etej tozeti insan bir rahatsız da bedama laş insan da kevil laş insan da alerji çedik emruf xudan da dukhurine o dışağı dine direkt وقرقا إنسان دا يجي تشابه بين أي دقري قرقا إنسان زهاد دبه وإشت كوسري إنسانا روح ميكرام نها باندور دبن أما جبوكو جشتي تشابه مني وببينه ما خاص هذا بار وبكن يعني حياة هاد دجمن تقص ربازن بأهلاق بكاراني بنجلهم بري جريلا.
The Kurdish-led autonomous administration of north and east Syria is gearing up for critical municipal elections amid extensive reforms and enhanced participation by women, according to Rojava-based journalist Beritan Sayer.
Da yine seçimler açısından şey çok önemli. Kadın hareketleri kendi adaylarını çıkardılar. Yani sistem zaten kadın özgürlükçü bir sistem.
The elections, scheduled for the 11th of June, follow a process initiated by the creation of the High Election Commission after the approval of a social contract in December 2023. The journalist outlined that the election is essential for implementing new governance structures in the region, moving from regions and cantons to cantons and metropolitan areas, thereby increasing the number of municipalities. Elections cannot be held in Turkish-occupied areas of northern Syria.
Yine dün bir toplantı vardı. Suriye Aşiretler ve Bileşenler Birliği'nin toplantısı vardı. O önemliydi. Seçimlere destek vurgulandı. Seçime katılımın yüksek olması gerektiği vurgulandı. Özerk yönetimin tüm halklar, tüm bileşenler tarafından birlikte halkların bileşen.
A Kurdish journalist has been sentenced to 21 years imprisonment by an Iranian revolutionary court, having been tried on a number of charges after a series of arrests. Gina Muderis-Guji is a prominent journalist and women's rights activist originally from Sanandaj in Iran's Kurdistan province. On the 23rd of May this year, she was handed a sentence of 21 years in prison on 3 separate charges. According to the verdict, examples of the claims made against Guji include intent to overthrow the government by forming a parliament based on feminist ideology, participating in meetings against the people, and calling for an uprising against society. Charges also included participating in international conferences and training seminars, discrediting Iran by writing articles on social issues, holding interviews with foreign media outlets, and stirring up society after the death of Gina Mahsa Amini. The court also ruled that Guji must serve the sentence in Hamadan prison, which is 175 kilometres from her hometown, making it extremely difficult for her family and friends to visit, a tactic frequently used against political prisoners by the Iranian regime. Gurji has been previously arrested twice before, the first time in the wake of the Jiyan Azadi movement in September 2022. The Freedom for Abdullah Öcalan campaign teamed with signatories from Norway, including members of parliament, academics and public figures, to demand Europe's anti-torture committee visit the Kurdish leader Abdullah Öcalan on the Turkish high-security prison island of İmralı and press Turkey to comply with human rights law in his case. The campaign, lodged last autumn, advocates for the release of Öcalan, founder of the Kurdistan Workers' Party, or PKK, so that he can restart dialogue with the Turkish state for a democratic political solution to the long-standing Turkish-Kurdish conflict. The European Committee for the Prevention of Torture and Inhuman or Degrading Treatment, a Council of Europe body, must send a team of experts to İmralı prison, be granted unrestricted access to where Öcalan is held captive, and interview him in private so that he may communicate freely, the Norwegian letter stated. The signatories laid out Article 3 of the Council of Europe's statute, recalling the principle that member states, including Turkey, must accept the rule of law and uphold human rights and fundamental freedoms. Öcalan, the letter said, has been denied his human rights for 25 years and robbed of his legal rights for the last 3, including having been blocked of all contact with lawyers and family.